This has been a lot. Where did I pick? What the? Oh, I didn't even know you guys were on board. Let's go. Glad you guys can make it. We should be landing here in about 30 minutes. Now today we are visiting another world I've built in the VeVeverse, and it's for the second largest wallet on VeVe. This collector is actually approaching 50,000 collectibles. He continues to buy thousands every single week, and I am talking about the one and only Dr. Fuse. Inspired after James Bond, I present Skyfall. Now, as you guys saw in the video, this world is broken down into two main spots. You have the upper level and then the whole cave network down below. Now, when you first spawn into the map, you're going to see some vehicles, the Aston Martin DB5, the Lamborghini 350 GT, the Aventador, and the Maserati. And if you turn around, you're actually going to see your first of two waterfalls. Now, when you walk down the stairs away from the garage area, the path is going to wrap around into the rock. You're going to see some James Bond artwork, the VeVe gold and silver logo with some water trickling down behind it. And if you continue following the path, that's now going to open up into the main villa area. Now this villa is going to be perched on the side of a cliff overlooking the water. It has 3 main levels, upstairs at least, and we're going to start with the main one that you walk out to. Now this level is going to feature a lot of water, and when you're done walking across it, you're going to come across a variety of different collectibles. One being the golden skateboard from 𝐂𝐃 𝐁𝐚𝐝𝐿, Banksy's flower bomber, VeVe's LA heart, and then the one-of-a-kind self-made piece, which I knew I had to display appropriately, and I chose to make that a centerpiece out in the water. Now I try to make this world quite large, and the reason why is because as you walk around, certain parts of the map unloads, and this has allowed me to actually put more collectibles into the space than I initially anticipated. So as you walk upstairs, you are going to come across more rooms with more collectibles. Some Patrick Hughes retrospective art. We have the gold dragon from the Gold Dragon Club, 𝐂𝐃 𝐁𝐚𝐝𝐿, Matt Gondek's deconstructive piece, more James Bond artwork, Back to the Future. We even have an old Ghostbusters logo, the gold one, back from like season 1 or 2. That's upstairs. Now heading downstairs to the lower level, this is where most of the magic happens and where most of the space is. As you walk down the stairs, you're first going to be greeted by this nice seating area, a bunch of couches, table, with one of the James Bond gadgets sitting right on top. Throughout the map, you're going to see even more Patrick Hughes retrospective art, which I am a huge fan of, so I had no problem placing this around. But yeah, one with the robot, we have the Venice piece by a nice little seating area, and then I actually used one of his, I think it's the crates piece. I put it on the ceiling so that when you walk underneath it and you look up, you get a pretty cool perspective. Showcased underneath that artwork, we have the 𝐂𝐵𝐶 Triumph bike, and tucked away in the corner over there, I placed the Back to the Future DeLorean. Now, unfortunately, one of the reasons why this world has taken so long to put together is because there has been some obstacles and issues that seem to pertain to only Dr. Fuse's account, and that seems to be because of the size of his collection. So one of these issues is that collectibles have seemed to disappear from the world. In this room here, you're going to see the Lamborghini Miura, you're going to see Kit's Knight Rider, and then on the left wall, it's empty, and that's because one of the cars disappeared, and that was the Lamborghini Countach. So with that being said, the world is not officially done. I just felt that now is the time to actually show it. It's been a little long, so yeah. Gonna work on completing this over time as I kind of work with VeVe to sort out some of these issues. Now this level is also going to feature a comic showroom, and if you walk through the showroom, you're going to come across a nice seating area that overlooks the ocean, and also a conference room, because Dr. Fuse is a big business guy, and he may run some meetings in this space in the future. There's also a nice patio area with a hot tub, and a balcony that looks down into the second half of our map. And when I say second half, ladies and gentlemen, let's head to the elevator. All right, I said this world is inspired by James Bond, so you need a cool spot for all the gadgets, right? We got it. Now, after clicking a few buttons, we have made it to the underground part of this world, and the elevator is going to take you to a full cave network. You're first going to be greeted by the Venomized thing on the left-hand side here, and as you continue to walk out on the dock, you're also going to come across the hovering DeLorean. Now, before we get to the main section of the cave, if you head right up the stairs, you are going to see a variety of different gadgets, from the 𝐂𝐵𝐶 jetpack to the human decon piece. But wait, because that's not it. We got a 101, 101, and 𝐶𝐞𝐬. With over 50,000 collectibles, kind of makes sense, right? I mean, there's even a Donnie right over there. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Zoom in. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. But anyways, that brings us to the main section of this underground cave, and there are a total of 5 Aston Martin DB5s down here. As you walk around the stairs, you're actually going to see them positioned all neatly as if they're in storage. And speaking of storage, head up the elevator and you're also going to see the glider stored away. Now in the center of this cave on clear display, we have Donnie, and right across from Donnie is going to be a loading dock for boats to get in and out of the water. That also reminds me the Q-boat was supposed to be right here, but it was one of the collectibles that disappeared. Now in the back of the cave is going to be a containment area, and that's because what's inside needs containing. I can't even remember what this piece is called, but it's that like mutant Homer donut looking collectible from 𝐂𝐆𝐃. And because it's from 𝐂𝐃, I thought it was also appropriate to put the weapon wall right next to him, just in case he breaks out. And then we have a plethora of things to defend ourselves with. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Over here. Over here. Over here. All right, that is going to conclude today's episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank anyone who stuck through till the end of our second VR episode. I've been having a ton of fun making these, and I got a lot of positive feedback after our first one, so I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. Now that we've concluded, for the most part, Dr. Fuse's world, I will be refining it over time. I'm now on to the next one, and I'm really excited to share what's coming next. So if you guys are interested, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe so you don't miss out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.